And also just how Spielberg is able to, like you were saying earlier, how he's able to seamlessly shift between animatronic and CGI.
Mm-hmm.
There's one shot in here where it's set, the camera's inside the car of Grant and Malcolm, and the T-Rex head is kind of on the right-hand side of the frame. He's kind of looking around, and that's when Lex turns the flashlight on. And so at that point, the T-Rex head, that's animatronic, obviously. But then whenever the T-Rex goes out of frame for like a split second, and then that's when they switch to CGI whenever he's walking towards the vehicle. And it's like just little things like that. They're able to switch seamlessly between CGI, between animatronic and CGI.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you even knew this, but the car itself, whenever the T-Rex is trying to eat at the car, you know, the underside of the car, that the car itself is CGI there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They even had the computer animate the car. The car itself was entirely CGI. Like, it's just amazing. Another way that Spielberg really immerses you in the scene is like I was saying earlier, he makes this subjective, not objective. He puts you inside the vehicle. He has shots inside the car with Tim and Lex and inside the car with Malcolm and Grant. You are literally part of the action. You're inside the car looking outside of this T-Rex. It's not just outside the car looking down on him, because that wouldn't be as scary. He literally puts you with the characters.
Yeah, you're there.
Right. And that just makes it all the more immersive. And something that I really didn't pick up on for a long time was that there is no music in this scene. There is no music whatsoever in the T-Rex breakout scene. And
really?
No, there is no music whatsoever. The entire scene.
Even when they're knocking the thing off when it's knocking the thing over the edge?
Yeah. There's no music.
The car? Wow.
And I was thinking about this. This is something that's so really out of the norm, because normally, like in a suspenseful scene, you're using all the music you have, and he has John Williams at his disposal right here.
Yeah, right.
He chooses not to use any score whatsoever, and that actually adds to the realism of the scene. By not using any music, it just feels so much more raw and visceral. In that, it's just
more terrifying. Jeez.
Right. Because there's just no, it's all diegetic sounds. There's all sounds of the T-Rex, the growling, the footsteps, the screams. It's all, there's no background music to it, so it just feels all the more real. And that's something that I just didn't pick up on for the longest time. Like, there's actually no music to this entire scene.
I never picked up on that, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that scene again now.
That's part of the reason why it's kind of a very subtle thing, but something that's so subtle but so powerful. That's why it makes, and just another reason why the scene is so effective is that there's actually no music. It just makes it all realistic.
There's a reason why Steven Spielberg is in a list all his own. He's
in a league of his own.